Hello there, and welcome back to Little Bear Games. I'm Josh.
I'm Andy.
And we've got a little kind of, I suppose, filler segment for you guys listening out there who may have just been wondering kind of where we've been over the last couple of weeks, what we've been up to. We obviously updated all of you following our Instagram and just said, kind of alluded to life being in the way and stuff. We just wanted to provide a bit of extra clarity on that and give you some exciting updates on, I suppose, what we've been up to outside of the podcasting and board gaming world.
Yeah, I think I'll take the lead on this, Josh, if that's okay. It's really, as Josh has said, we've mentioned on Instagram, for those people that are following us, Little Bear Games Insta, just that life has got in the way. And Josh and I are new to the world of podcasting. And while we have tried to put out as many and record as many episodes as possible so that we can schedule the episodes and get them out. Unfortunately, we hadn't done enough. We hadn't done enough of that. And Jodie and I, and I'm not going to go into too much detail. If people are curious, then they're more than welcome to message us on Instagram, and I can explain to people offline there.
More importantly, the paid for Discord.
Or feel free to hit us up on Patreon and join the Discord. I'll certainly openly talk to people there about it. But Jodie and I had some further bad experiences, news that involved Jodie going into hospital and stuff. But we didn't get a chance to record any episodes, and we'd run out of the one or two that we had scheduled. And we made a decision that while we're very much enjoying the podcasting, life had to come first, as well as that a focus, because in less than 4 weeks, it's about 3 weeks now, we have the big project that we've been working on for quite some time, IndieFest, which is essentially a garden party. And the reason we haven't made it massively public is because my garden isn't that big. And as much as I would love to and have ideas like running out of my head and my backside also, as I get told, we're limited to size, number, people, etc. And we think that we've got a lot of friends and friends of friends that are coming. But the idea is basically IndieFest is a charity event, or an event that we're holding on behalf of chosen charities, and we're trying to raise as much money as possible for them. And those happen to be at the moment the Grand Appeal and Children's Hospice Southwest. Please feel free to go to www.indiefest.uk and you can see more about Indie Story and the charities that we're supporting there, and you can find out a bit about those charities. But we've had loads of things. We've been gathering merchandise to sell at the festival, gathering licenses so that we can sell drink at the festival, and also have live music, which we're planning to do. We've got a number of artists, food at the festival, raffle, auction, and getting prizes for those things. So lots of ways to make money, and
landscaping your garden,
landscaping the garden. Yeah, we've done a fair bit of landscaping, decking, building a bar area in the shed, and emptying the shed and getting rid of stuff. Car booting, so we've been car booting to raise funds for all this.
Yeah,
because none of this, unfortunately, is free. We've had to raise the money, so we've done car boots. Yeah, so there's been a lot going on, and not that anyone in particular listening to this is going to be interested in IndieFest from a gaming perspective, but I mean the festival is very much born out of wanting to involve games, and there will be some games at the festival, not necessarily board games per se, but there will be other. I think Orbito was one game I tried to get hold of, which looked really, really cool. The XL version, but unfortunately I couldn't get hold of that. But my future ideas certainly want to involve board gaming in this festival to some degree. If we're able to get a bigger space, maybe there will be a marquee with some kind of competition play and casual play board gaming. Some Blood on the Clock Tower as a way to help raise funds for the charities and things. I could rabbit on for ages. I don't want to keep this episode too long. It's just more of an update that we've been working massively on these projects, as well as podcasting, and the podcasting side to us is very important to us. And I'm really sorry that we haven't been able to keep to the schedule that we wanted to, but we're not going anywhere. There's no plans to stop doing this. Felt a bit rusty turning on the microphone again and podcasting again. But no doubt that it will come back to us quite naturally.
No, not at all. I think, you've taken the lead there. But I don't think you need to apologise. I think you've been working very hard for a good cause, and like you said, it's been difficult times recently, and I like to think listeners will understand that.
Yeah, and this is no sob story. It's very, without using crass language, rubbish what's happened to us over the last year.
Yeah.
And for the first time in my life, I've been running sort of multiple projects with help from Josh and Jodie and family and friends and stuff. But we've got the podcast, we've got IndieFest. There's been the gathering of items, the fundraising for the car boot, lots of stuff going on. That's while also balancing then returning to work and getting back into that work-life balance, because that's been a while now. And yeah, it would just be. I mean, ultimately, the goal here for me is to turn this into a bit of a passion. I've been enjoying it. It's been keeping me going. And anything that you guys can do to help with that, we really appreciate. Go support us on Patreon. As we say, some of the proceeds from that go to the charities that we're fundraising for.
Yeah.
So yeah, any way you guys can help, please reach out. It would be lovely to hear from you. And as I say, if you do join the Patreon, come talk to me on Discord. I'll happily talk to you and anyone that's going through similar issues themselves and talk to you about my experience. Or if you just want to know because you're inquisitive, nosy, etc., I'm happy to talk to you. And it doesn't have to be the Discord, albeit that's nice. You help out with the charities and with us. As I say, if you want to reach out on Instagram, then feel free. Also, email us. You can mail us at mail@beargames.co.uk. I think I'll keep it short for the update, but that's kind of where we've been. And like I say, we're going to try and smash out some recording when we get an opportunity to, so that we can schedule things and try and keep this going as much as possible. But like I say, please understand that if we do miss a week, it's just purely down to things getting in the way a little bit at the moment, because we've got a lot on. I think after IndieFest, we might have a little bit more time on our hands. So
absolutely. It's a real shame we've not kicked off the YouTube channel yet, because this would be a perfect episode to have a thumbnail of you crying and it's saying "I'm sorry." ...
Like an apology.
Yeah, one of those ones that gets like millions of views.
Goes down in infamy. Thank you, as an apology video. Yeah. No, I thought you were gonna refer to sort of me in the thumbnail with the merchandise board that we've created. And going, hey, buy a hat or a T-shirt.
That's
not Little Bear Games thing. That might come in the future. Who knows? Yeah. Anything that we can do that will, where some of the proceeds from these things can help go to the charity. And go check out, if you check out www.indiefest.uk, there's also Indie's tribute page, which is much loved. They're a charity in themselves. They host Indie's tribute page, which has our total fundraising amount so far, which is now well over £10,000.
Yeah.
Considering we've been doing this for less than a year.
Yeah, thanks so much for sharing that, Andy. And yeah, like I alluded to a moment ago, I'm sure our listeners are understanding, lovely people. They all seem to be, in terms of the social media stuff we've been getting and things like that. So thank you so much for bearing with us. And yeah, take care, everyone.
Before you leave, you must know you are beloved. Before you leave, remember I